Hi everyone, welcome to New York City. We are looking at Central Park from the 17th floor roof deck. It is 7:15 p.m. in the evening. It is very hot and humid. It's 89 Fahrenheit, about 31.5 Celsius approximately. We are expecting rain, so it is quite overcast. So this will be just a 5 or 10 minute broadcast. And it's a beautiful day, but very hot and humid today in New York City. You're looking at Central Park. I'm on the Upper West Side, so this is a view facing east because I'm standing on the west side. I'm up on the roof deck of a building that I'll be moving into in a couple of months. That reservoir you see is the Central Park Reservoir, very popular with runners and joggers. They named that reservoir after Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Because back in the 1970s, that reservoir was filthy, it was not maintained, and Jacqueline Kennedy raised millions of dollars and worked with the city of New York to clean that reservoir up, so the city named it after her. So us folks here in New York City refer to it as the Central Park Reservoir, but it is the official name is the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. Those buildings on the other side of Central Park that you're facing, all of that is Fifth Avenue. That is the Upper East Side of Manhattan, and this is a view of Central Park. Hey, Datube, good to see you. Thank you for being here. We are live right now. It is about 7:20ish p.m. in New York City. It is overcast. We're expecting rain. It's 89 Fahrenheit, approximately 31 or so Celsius, 31.5 Celsius, give or take. That's a view of Central Park from the 17th floor roof deck along Central Park West. I'm going to point the camera down so you can see that is Central Park West directly below you. You can see the traffic moving along Central Park West, and the view across the way is the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Those buildings aligning Central Park on the Upper East Side, all of that is Fifth Avenue. Now what I'm going to do is just pan the camera. Gary, so good to see you. What I'm going to do now is just pan the camera west, and this is a view directly facing west. So this is the Upper West Side of Manhattan facing straight away west. It is quite overcast right now. We are expecting rain, which we need because it is so hot and humid right now. We need some rain to cool us down a little bit. Gary, I was just saying it's very hot and humid. It's 89 Fahrenheit approximately, which is about 31.4, 31.5 Celsius, I think. And you're looking at Central Park once again right now. So I'll just stay on for another minute or two. We'll keep this very short. Oh, no worries, Gary. I'm still learning all about this YouTube Live application. This is all new to me, so I'm sort of learning. I've only been on for 4 minutes, Gary. That's it. Just started a few minutes ago. We are expecting some rain. It is overcast, so I don't want to stay on too long. I don't want to get caught in the rain. I do not have my umbrella with me. We are in New York City on the Upper West Side. You're looking at Central Park. We're facing northeast, so I'm on the west side. Oh, no worries at all, Gary. Thank you for being here. And that is the Upper East Side of Manhattan that you're facing. And that pond, if you will, is actually called the Central Park Reservoir, named after Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, but us New Yorkers just refer to it as the Central Park Reservoir. We are 17 floors up. We are, Jason, so good to see you. Thank you for being here, Jason. We are 17 floors up. We're looking over Central Park. Isn't that beautiful, Jason? It's the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir, as Jason correctly stated. As I mentioned earlier, this reservoir back in the 1970s was not maintained. It was polluted, it was an eyesore, it was not the most clean area of Manhattan, and Jacqueline Kennedy, who lived on Fifth Avenue right along the reservoir, raised millions of dollars through her connections both in the art community and on Wall Street. She raised millions of dollars and worked with the city of New York to clean up that reservoir. So they named it after her, and it's been maintained ever since. It's the official name is the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir, but as I mentioned earlier, us New Yorkers just refer to it as the Central Park Reservoir. Indeed, Jason is correct. Grand Central Station was a very similar situation. It was old and decrepit and falling apart. It was an eyesore, and absolutely, Jacqueline Kennedy also worked to restore Grand Central Station, which is still beautifully maintained to this very day, just as is the reservoir that you're looking at right now. Central Park is approximately 845 acres. We're on the Upper West Side. We're in the low 80s, so Central Park goes from 59th Street to 110th Street. We're approximately in the low 80s on the west side. The streets are in numerical order, so we're in the west 80s. So I'm going to once again face west. That was a view facing northeast, but now we're facing west. Now, if it wasn't so overcast outside, you would have just a beautiful view of the sunset. But we're not going to have a sunset view tonight because it is simply too overcast. It is going to rain, which is why I'm not going to stay on here much longer. I need to head back to my apartment. I do not yet live in this building. I will be moving in October, approximately. So I have to get back to my apartment, which is more by Central Park South. I do not want to get caught up in the rain. There's a helicopter above. Look at those rain clouds coming in. Hi, how are you? So there are other people up here enjoying the beautiful views. It's very common for folks to come up here and look at the sunset, although there's no sunset today. Yes, Jason, this is a residential building on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And there's your view of Central Park. So guys, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I do want to get back to my apartment. The weather is a little bit nasty. So let me just go ahead and move back. I've moved back a little bit to give you another angle of Central Park. And I'm going to leave you right here with this view. So I want to thank all of you for joining. And I'll be back probably next week again with more YouTube live broadcasts. So until then, take care. Thanks, Jason, for stopping by. Gary, if you're still on here, thanks for stopping by as well. And we'll be back again soon. Take care. Bye for now.